When you think of software, you probably picture an app on your phone, a website in your browser, or a program on your desktop. You interact with buttons, menus, and visual interfaces. But what if I told you that for many of the most successful tech companies today, the real product isn't what you see? It's what you don't see. The hidden tension in modern software is this: the user interface is just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface lies a vast, interconnected ecosystem of digital building blocks, constantly communicating. This invisible language, these digital connectors, are what we call application programming interfaces, or APIs. Think of an API as a waiter in a restaurant. You, the customer, are the user of an app. The kitchen is the server where data and functions live. You don't go into the kitchen yourself. You tell the waiter what you want, and they bring it back. The waiter is the API, a standardized way for different software components to talk to each other. Historically, software was often a monolithic block. One giant program handled everything from user login to data storage. If you wanted to add a new feature, you had to modify that entire, complex system. It was slow, risky, and hard to scale. But as the internet grew, companies realized the power of specialization. Why build your own mapping service when Google already has a world-class one? Why handle payment processing when Stripe has perfected it? This led to the rise of modular software, where different services are built independently and then connected. And the connection point? The API. Companies like Stripe, Twilio, and even Google Maps don't just offer an app. Their primary product is their API. Developers integrate these APIs into their own applications, instantly adding powerful functionality without having to build it from scratch. This shift means that for many businesses, the product isn't a glossy user interface, but rather a well-documented, reliable, and performant API. Their customers are other developers, and their success hinges on providing an excellent developer experience, clear documentation, easy-to-use SDKs, and robust support. So how do these API-first businesses actually make money? It often comes down to durable concepts like pricing models. Unlike a one-time software purchase, APIs are typically priced based on usage. You might pay per transaction, per API call, or per data volume. This scales directly with the value you derive. This leads to subscription models, where customers commit to a certain level of usage or pay a recurring fee for access. For the API provider, this creates predictable recurring revenue. But it also introduces the challenge of churn, customers discontinuing their subscription. Keeping developers happy and engaged is crucial. Underpinning all of this are significant cloud costs. Running a global API service requires massive infrastructure, servers, databases, networking. Companies like AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure provide the backbone, and API providers pay for every byte of data transferred and every second of compute time. Managing these costs efficiently is vital for profitability. APIs also power entire distribution channels and create new business models, like take rates. Think of an app store. While not a pure API business, the App Store itself is a platform that uses APIs to allow developers to submit apps, process payments, and distribute their software. The platform takes a take rate, a percentage of revenue, for providing this access and infrastructure. This concept extends to creator economics. APIs empower individual creators and small teams to build sophisticated tools and services without needing huge engineering teams. A creator can use a payment API, a communication API, and a data API to build an entirely new product, monetizing their unique skills and audience. APIs are also the engine behind modern automation operations. Businesses use APIs to connect disparate systems, their CRM, their marketing platform, their inventory management, their customer support. This allows for seamless data flow and automated workflows, reducing manual effort and human error. Consider recommendation systems. When Netflix suggests your next show or Amazon recommends a product, it's not magic. It's complex algorithms powered by vast data sets, often exposed and consumed via internal APIs. These APIs allow different parts of the company to leverage the same intelligence to personalize user experiences. The beauty of a well-designed API is that it abstracts away complexity. Developers don't need to know how Stripe processes a payment, just that it does, and how to call its API to make it happen. This abstraction accelerates development and fosters innovation. Why does this matter? First, scalability. By building modular systems connected by APIs, companies can scale individual components independently. If your payment processing needs more capacity, you scale that service without touching your user authentication system. Second, innovation. APIs lower the barrier to entry for new services. Startups can leverage existing infrastructure, focusing their resources on their unique value proposition. This fuels a rapid pace of innovation across industries. Third, interoperability. The world is becoming increasingly connected. Your smart home devices, your fitness tracker, your banking app, they all talk to each other, often through a web of APIs. This creates a more seamless and integrated digital experience for users. Fourth, competitive advantage. Companies that master the art of building and consuming APIs are more agile, more efficient, and more capable of responding to market changes. They can integrate new features faster, partner with other services more easily, and deliver better experiences. This isn't just a trend, it's the foundation of the modern digital economy. We're moving towards a composable business model, where companies are built by assembling best-in-class services via APIs, rather than building everything in-house. From the smallest startup leveraging a few key APIs to the largest enterprises orchestrating hundreds of internal and external services, APIs are the invisible threads that weave together the fabric of our digital world. The next time you use an app or a website, take a moment to consider the hidden infrastructure at play. The real product, the true engine of value, might just be those silent, tireless APIs working behind the scenes.